Paul, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, loud and clear.
Thank you, thank you. Nalaglag ako eh.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this historic event. May you bestow your guidance and blessings on everyone present, that each of us may be able to fulfill our respective roles and determine who are worthy to be called outstanding Filipinos. We thank you for the opportunity to exhibit wisdom and understanding. We give thanks and rejoice in the hard work that we have accomplished, that this event may become an extraordinary experience for all. Our prayer today is that your will be done through this event. Take what we have prepared and multiply our efforts as only you can. May all glory go up to you when we reach the end of this search. And may we keep humility and integrity at the forefront of our minds today, and the guiding light for all we set out to accomplish and celebrate. In Jesus' name, Amen.
History offers the best examples of outstanding service. Men and women who remind us of patriotism, courage, integrity, and social responsibility. These are the same qualities that we like to honor among today's teachers, soldiers, and police officers. They are a testament to the culture of excellence that Metrobank Group founder Dr. George S.K.T. has always envisioned for our country. He believes that putting a premium on achievement sets a high standard in service crucial to nation building. The Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos is an awards program which has recognized hundreds of teachers, soldiers, and police officers for their exceptional work in their chosen field. The award values the abilities and potentials of people to excel and bring about change in the country. The task of nation building has become challenging. Outstanding Filipinos are expected to render service above and beyond the call of duty. To be outstanding means to go beyond excellence, to transform lives, make a difference, inspire others. the Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos, now the country's most coveted professional service award. A fitting tribute to selflessness, integrity, courage, and social responsibility. Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. Beyond excellence.
Let us welcome your host, the Executive Director of Pro Media Foundation and a member of this year's Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos Board of Assessors, Ms. Yasmin Mapuwata.
Good day, everyone. Kamusta na po kayong lahat? I hope you are all safe and well in your homes and maybe offices. We recognize that there is a lot going on in your areas and in each of your lives. So we thank you very much for being with us here today, and we value your presence as we celebrate this milestone event. Today, we introduce to the public and to the members of the media the 2021 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. We'll just wait for the screen to load. But I'm so excited, and I'm sure most of you are excited, or all of us are excited to celebrate this wonderful event. So as we wait for our image to load, I was saying that we will introduce the 2021 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. We will have 4 teachers, 3 soldiers, and 3 police officers who will be recognized for going beyond their call of duty. I know you're all excited, but first, before we get to the grand reveal, let's hear from you. For those of us here in the Zoom call, we're going to ask you a quick poll questions. One question: which foremost trait should an outstanding Filipino possess in this day and age? You just have one choice: honesty, patriotism, perseverance, creativity, and service-orientedness. Just choose one, make your choice. For those of us watching on Facebook Live, feel free to share your comments in the comment section. You can also post your responses using the hashtag MBFI Outstanding Filipinos and hashtag Beyond Excellence so we can spot you. Okay, thank you very much everyone for participating in our poll. We'll get back to your comments and insights on the traits of outstanding Filipinos a little later in the program. Now, to officially welcome everyone and talk about our selection process, please join me in welcoming Metrobank Foundation President Aniceto Chito Sobrepeña. Good morning, good day to you, Sir Chito. Okay, as we wait for Sir Chito, I think he's about to enter the room, or I think he dropped his connection, but we have a video here to show you Mr. Sobrepeña's welcoming message and background of the program. Okay. All right. I'm sure everyone is excited. This is very exciting. Okay, as we wait for it, I'm sure have you all answered the poll question? Okay, good. Here is Mr. Sobrepeña. Take it away, sir.
Distinguished members of the media, representatives from our institutional partners, colleagues from Metrobank and Metrobank Foundation, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am delighted to welcome everyone to this momentous occasion where we will finally meet the new batch of the Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos after a year of pause and anticipation. In 2020, the entire nation continues to be at a standstill due to the COVID-19 pandemic, and the situation is still evolving. During this extended period of unease, we are fortunate to be inspired by the dedication of public servants and frontliners who are steadfast in their mission. Metrobank Foundation deferred its flagship program last year due to several considerations, but we remain optimistic that the search for excellence will resume in no time. Thus, we are therefore excited to introduce the exemplary teachers, soldiers, and police officers who personify genuine public service. This morning kicks off the exciting journey of the awardees leading to the formal conferment ceremonies, which is the highlight of Metrobank's 59th founding anniversary. An outstanding Filipino is guided by the words beyond excellence, which is a nod to how they render service above and beyond the call of duty. The credibility and prestige of this career service excellence recognition program are solidified by the highest standards upheld throughout its cycle, from stringent eligibility criteria to rigorous review and selection processes. Instrumental to this year's success is the collective force comprised by individuals and institutions from diverse backgrounds who mutually aspire to recognize outstanding Filipino public servants. Flashed on your screens is the Board of Assessors who shortlisted the semi-finalists. They are composed of members from the government, academe, and non-government sectors. Nominees were screened and selected based on the criteria that evaluate their accomplishments across three major dimensions. These are values, service, and community, as shown on your respective screens. The awardees were then selected by a final board of judges, also displayed on your screens. The board is composed of luminaries, thought leaders, and notable personalities who represent key sectors of society. The chairperson is Senator Nancy Binay Angeles, representing the legislative branch. Co-chairing her is Supreme Court Associate Justice Rosemary Carandang, representing the judiciary. The members include the 1st District of Quirino, Congressman Juni Cua, representing the House of Representatives. Chairperson Alicia de la Rosa Bala of the Civil Service Commission, representing the Constitutional Commissions. Manila City Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Domagoso, representing our local government units. Chief Executive Officer of Alliance Global Inc., Mr. Kevin Andrew Tan, representing the business sector. And the President of the United Print Media Group, Mr. Barbie Atienza, representing the media. Our 10 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos epitomize excellence in their fields. They are 4 teachers who equip learners to be future leaders and innovators, 3 gallant soldiers who defend our land and sovereignty, and 3 model police officers who combat crimes and safeguard lives. Indeed, their accomplishments mirror the best in the Filipino, and their stories serves as beacons of hope. Each awardee will receive a cash prize of 1 million pesos, a golden medallion, and they join the ranks of 675 awardees we have honored over the last 36 years. As a community held together by hope and resilience, especially during these turbulent times, may we all derive inspiration from the awardees' examples. We at the Metrobank Foundation look forward to the meaningful encounters and dialogues that will take place today and afterwards. Mabuhay at magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.
Thank you very much, Sir Chito Sobrepeña, for giving us that walkthrough of how this year's awardees were selected. Personally, it was an honor to be a part of this year's Board of Assessors for the Outstanding Police Officers. It was a challenging and emotional experience, and a privilege to have met such exceptional individuals. I would also like to acknowledge the presence of our partners and other members of the Board of Assessors who are with us today. This year's search will not be possible without all of you. I'd like to thank again everyone here, the members of the media, information officers, and communication officers for joining us. We know that we're going to have some glitches in communication, as many of us are now online. But we ask for your patience, and please stick with us. Okay, so now the moment we have been waiting for has come. We will now reveal this year's Outstanding Filipinos. To our colleagues in the media joining us via Zoom, we will have an open forum later. And so we will introduce the awardees and then have a short game before the end of our meeting. So let's begin with our award for teachers. Okay. Our first awardee is a public school teacher whose accomplishments fall within 3 themes: ensuring learning continuity plan in the pandemic, strengthening STEM education, and improving learner support and environment. A Master Teacher 1 from Culiat Elementary School in Quezon City, Teacher Lou Sabrina S. Ongkiko, Quezon City's transformative educator. Congratulations, Teacher Sab. I hope Teacher Sab is still with us here. I know that we have some difficult connections. So Teacher Sab, if you're here, oh, hello, thank you. I'm glad you're here and the connection is good. Please share with us briefly why you're described as a transformative educator, and feel free to greet your fans, your students, your friends, your family.
So I'd like to say hi to my family. Hello, Ongkiko family. Hi to Elvin Uy. Hello sa mga estudyante ko po at mga co-teachers at kay Ma'am Cleto ng Culiat Elementary School at sa mga co-teachers ko po sa Division of Quezon City. Yeah.
So, tell us why you're a transformative educator, Teacher Sab.
I guess transformative kasi naniniwala po ako na sa pamamagitan ng edukasyon, kaya natin gumawa ng pagbabago, no? At kaya ang lagi ko pong sinusubukan gawin ay imbitahan at makipagtrabaho sa iba't ibang mga tao para mapabuti at mabago natin yung edukasyon. Para sa gayon, yung mga estudyante naman natin ang magdadala ng pagbabago sa kanilang pamilya, sa komunidad at saka sa ating bansa. So, kaya po transformative po yung napili natin sa
yan. Totoo po yan. So ngayon na nasa pandemya po tayo, no? Ang daming challenges. So ano masasabi mo sa ibang mga co-teachers mo na magpursige sila to keep going? What can you say to them?
Parang pinag-isipan ko rin po yan kasi nahirapan din po tayo talagang lahat ngayong pandemic, no? Pero masasabi ko lang po na nasa ating lahat ang pagiging outstanding. Kaya siguro po may salitang out at saka standing sa outstanding. Dahil outstanding tayo kapag lumalabas tayo sa ating sarili, yung out part, at patuloy tayong bumabangon at tumatayo, yung standing part kahit mahirap, kahit mabigat. So lahat po tayo outstanding. At dahil hindi tumitigil ang mga bata mangarap dahil lang may pandemic, at habang may batang gustong matuto, andito po tayo at magpapatuloy po tayo. So kaya po natin ito.
Magandang salita po yan, Teacher Sab. And many people here in our chat are congratulating you. So thank you very much, Teacher Sab. So our second awardee has long proven his record as a STEM educator here and abroad. Innovative solutions that he has done include projects that give way to sustainable food production and livelihood for the locals. At Teacher 3 from Muntinlupa National High School, Maine, Teacher Jason Alvaro, Muntinlupa City's Global Science Educator.
Good morning,
Teacher
everyone.
Jason, congratulations, Teacher Jason. Please
Thank
greet
you.
everyone and then tell us what it means to be a global science educator.
Good morning, everyone, to here in this Zoom call. Hello to my students, to my nominators at Antimer Meto, to my principal, Dr. Antonio Rocha, to our SDS, Dr. Idanan, and to the rest of the SDO family from Muntinlupa City, to my family in Bicol Region in Iriga City. Hello. Being an educator, a global science educator, is someone who do extraordinary things to develop their students and fellows. As a Filipino teacher, I was inspired by the vision to spread the word of scientific literacy through research and innovations and inventions. Working with learners in the different parts of the world proved that opportunities are limitless and the world is borderless. So one of the effects of this pandemic is we can reach out our fellows through virtual communication. And I always believe that we can achieve success through global cooperation. And through this scientific literacy, we will be using our discovered body of knowledge to produce productive things and make a difference in our community. As the tagline goes, we can build bridges over the different parts of the globe.
Yes, that's wonderful and very uplifting, Teacher Jason. You are a scientist, educator, and a science educator and a scientist as well. So what can you give advice? What advice can you give to our next generation's local scientists and inventors?
We Filipinos are born with innate talent and optimum creative minds. So our role as educator is to hone these God-given skills and share what we've learned to our students. So my advice with my fellows in the science community is to always seek solutions, always provide actions, and promote selflessness in serving people beyond the adversities that we are experiencing. Let us all continue to invent new things. Let us improve and collaborate with others using our technology that is available today. And I'm very sure that with the God-given knowledge and wisdom, we will be an instrument that ignites the inner desire to be the blessing to others. We are the hope of the future. And this Metrobank Foundation, Outstanding Filipinos, is an example of how we can share our accomplishments and inspire others. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Teacher Jason, for that. Teacher Jason, our third awardee now has championed e-learning and the use of educational media and technology throughout her teaching career. She also advocates for pharmacovigilance, or the promotion of drug safety in the country. A Professor 5 from the University of Santo Tomas, City of Manila, Dr. Maria Minerva P. Kalimag, the Philippines' proactive organizational health leader and pharmacovigilance advocate. Congratulations, Dr. Kalimag. Please say hello to everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning
And tell us about
to
your
all.
council. Yes, good morning.
So, good morning to my family, students, co-faculty members, and administrators. A shout out to my school, the Royal Catholic and Pontifical University of Santo Tomas. Go STE! So for many years now, fellow physicians have given me their trust and confidence and the opportunity to lead them as a president in various organizations, of course, capped by my presidency of the Philippine Medical Association. And my mission as a leader, educator, and researcher is actually to champion the 5 Ps. So, yan. The medical profession, the Philippine Medical Association, my fellow physicians and peers, our patients, and our planet. I engage in grassroots advocacies, that is organizing, mobilizing, and engaging the public to actually advocate for themselves. Teaching in interprofessional settings, both in academic and community settings to healthcare professionals. So I engage legislators, policymakers, barangay health workers, physicians, nurses, pharmacists about the dangers of substandard drugs. Itinataguyod ko ang kahalagahan kung bakit dapat ang bawat isa sa atin ay maging mapanuri sa gamot na ating iniinom. Yan.
Yan. Thank you very much, Dr. Kalimag. We're so proud of you. Thank you so much. We're going to move on to our last teacher awardee, who paved the way for a college-wide initiative on the use of educational technology at her university. Considering herself as a social media scholar, she advocates for the improvement of health literacy about endocrine disorders online. A Professor 10 from the University of the Philippines, Manila, Dr. Iris Tiel C. Isiptan, Manila City's breakthrough medical educator and translational researcher in health informatics. Hi, Dr. Isiptan. Congratulations. Please say hi to the audience. Hi.
Thank you. Hello.
And tell us about your title.
Hello, everyone. But first, a shout out to the University of the Philippines, Manila, and Dr. Eva Cotiongo de La Paz, who nominated me for this award. So for many years, I've actually been encouraging and helping other medical educators to try online digital tools, like, for example, the learning management systems in blended learning. I always get challenged when I'm told, but we've always done it this way, because I like trying new ways of teaching. And then I share it to others to make learning visible. And so I ask the same of my students in my class. They create blog posts, they tweet their assignment, be it an infographic or a visual abstract or a concept map. And that invites discourse online, which makes them learn even more. For my research in health informatics, I can simplify it this way. To get good outcomes in healthcare, we need to get the right information to the right person at the right time. Because if we do not, our patients may not get the care that they need or get care that they do not need. And so my research interest has to do with use of mobile technology and social media in healthcare.
Wonderful. That's so brilliant, Dr. Isip Tan. Thank you very much and congratulations. So that's it for our first 4 outstanding Filipinos and the teachers. So up next, we have the 3 outstanding soldiers. Our first soldier awardee. His operational and technical expertise landed him commanding roles in several disaster response activities. Foremost of these are the management of the dead and missing persons and rescue and retrieval operations. A non-commissioned officer in charge of the civil military operations of the Tactical Operations Group 1 in Baguio City, Technical Sergeant Jake P. Bellino, Philippine Air Force's Humanitarian Assistance and Disaster Response Vanguard. Congratulations for Technical Sergeant Bellino. Please say hello to everyone and tell us briefly why you're tagged as a Humanitarian Assistance and Disaster Response Vanguard. Technical Sergeant Bellino, yes, your audio there. Yan, okay.
Ma'am. Especially to those people, person, and organizations that were with us along the way when we accomplished this one. So may I first greet the DILG Codex under Director Alan Tavel, sir. Thank you very much, sir. The Office of Civil Defense CAR with the Regional Director Albert Imogol. Thank you very much, sir. With our Group Commander, Colonel Oliver Kasungad. Thank you very much, sir. Our Town Hall Wing Commander, Brigadier General Aros Robert Musico, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And to our Commanding General, Philippine Air Force, Lieutenant General Allen T. Paredes, Philippine Air Force. Thank you for the guidance, sir. Surely that when we grasp yung command guidance ninyo, the lead one, ito po ang kinalabasan, sir. Ginawa po natin ito na may diwa, galing at malasakit. Thank you very much po, sir, sa inyong lahat. And my MDM team, so Management of the Dead and the Missing Persons team, Commodore Fran Eden and Sir Robin Lim, maraming salamat po sa inyo, sir, and ma'am. And to my class, the Masinag 2003 Alpha, nakuha natin.
Okay.
Yes,
Sir, yes, so many people to thank. So we want to know what drives you to continue to be involved in disaster response efforts and collaborate with various LGUs. So many people are proud of you and rooting for you, sir.
Yes, being the Philippine Air Force Disaster Risk Reduction Management Vanguard, they had our Vanguard. We look forward to innovations na paano natin ma-manage itong disasters na dumarating sa atin. We know that they have their own behaviors. So as Vanguard nga, we search for new solutions, new ideas na para ma-manage natin itong mga ito, especially in the management of the dead. At ngayon may COVID. And dealing with the disasters, especially ngayon na may game changer tayo, the COVID again. So everything goes there, and it inspires me a lot because of these people that I have great na nandun sila, sumusuporta and nagtatanong and nagpupush sa atin po na what can we do, and what can we do. So this is it. Nagawa na po natin, and as a result, yes po.
Thank you so much, and we believe that you will continue to do it. So thank you, Technical Sergeant Bellino. We move on to our second soldier awardee. This soldier awardee's accomplishments speak of his rich experience both as a warrior and peace builder in Sultan Kudarat and Maguindanao. Apart from this, he also took part in institutional strategic planning and policy making. An executive officer from the Assistant Chief of Staff for Plans at the Philippine Army Headquarters, Taguig City, Lieutenant Colonel Elmer M. Bungaling, Philippine Army's peace builder for safe and resilient communities. Hello and congratulations, Lieutenant Colonel Bungaling.
Maraming salamat
Please
po,
say
Miss
hello.
Yasmin.
Yes.
Hello, magandang umaga po sa lahat.
Magandang umaga. Tell us why you are a peace builder for safe and resilient communities.
Bago ko po sabihin, gusto ko lang munang pasalamatan at batiin yung mga taong nagtiwala at naniwala sa ating mga advokasya. Lalong-lalo na mga kasamahan ko sa 33rd Infantry Battalion na hanggang sa ngayon ay nandun pa rin sa Maguindanao. Yan. So, bakit ba ako tinawag na isang peace builder? I advocate grassroots peace building. It is centered on community and stakeholders' participation in resolving issues and conflicts. I always believe that participatory peace building leads to recognition of people's potential to resolve their own issues and conflicts. So they learn from it, they learn from the experience, and they were able to do it themselves in the long run. So if we continuously communicate mainstream peace building, naniniwala ako na in the long run, we would be able to really attain durable peace, sustainable peace. Yun lamang po.
Yan, very well said. Thank you very much. Once again, Lieutenant Colonel Bungaling. So our final soldier awardee rallied his troops to embrace an unconventional approach to counterinsurgency. That is, dropping leaflets instead of explosives in the hinterlands of Region 2. This effort aimed to dismantle guerrilla fronts and persuade individuals to abandon the armed rebellion. An executive officer of the Assistant Chief of Air Staff for Operations at the Villamor Air Base, Pasay City, Colonel Augusto N. Padua, Philippine Air Force's Air Power Innovator for Peace. Hello, Colonel Padua, and congratulations.
Morning,
Please
Miss
say hello to our
Yas.
audience. Yes, and tell us the backstory of the title Air Power Innovator for Peace.
First, I'd like to greet the Filipino people whom we serve. Thank you very much. And this is dedicated to you. About my moniker, I actually have a different recommendation. Poging
Okay.
piloto sana, kaso hindi pumasa sa Metrobank Foundation. Anyway, kiddingly aside, perhaps my units, the Tactical Operations Group 2, and all the I have previously commanded squadrons, we were able to successfully make use of the other benefits of and strengths of air power, not only in kinetic operations, but also in non-kinetic operations, like as you said, paglaglag ng leaflets, persuasion flights, civil military operations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Kayo pala ang Tom Cruise Top Gun ng Pilipinas. Ganun po ba?
Hindi nga pumasa Miss Yas.
So thank you very much, and we love to hear more about the innovative practices that you've done. So that is Colonel Padua. So we're now moving on to the award for police officers. Over the years, her pursuit of justice for victims of sexual abuse and human rights violations has led to swift arrest of felons guilty of rape and trafficking in persons. She has helped rescue a number of women and children from exploitation. A police community relations officer of Bogo City Police Station in Cebu, Police Senior Master Sergeant Mary Joy B. Ilanan, Bogo City's Guardian of Police Community Relations. Hello and congratulations, Senior Master Sergeant Ilanan.
Hello,
Please greet
everyone.
Hi, nasa Cebu
Hello,
po kayo
ma'am.
ngayon?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay.
Maayong buntag sa tanan.
Maayong buntag. Tell us about why you are a guardian of police community relations.
Okay, before that, ma'am, I'd like to greet first, of course, my City Mayor, Attorney Carlos A. Martinez, my former Chief of Police, Police Lieutenant Colonel Byron Alatog for the trust, no? Sa pag-endorse pa lang nila sa akin, isang kagalakan, no? And thank you Metrobank for this recognition. And then bakit po Bugo City's Guardians of Police Community Relations is a huge responsibility po, sir and ma'am. Kasi po yung community, nakatingin po as a police officer bilang as their guardian or defender, kaibigan nila. Paano po natin nagawa yan? Unang-una po yung trust and confidence, dapat po makikita at mapifeel ng tao. So what I did, I have a several engagement with the community, nagle-lecture, para po madali po pagpasa ng communication, binigay ko din po sa kanila yung contact number ko para po madali nila ako ma-communicate. Just in case may problem, madali lang po nila akong malapitan. And then, aside from our natural na trabaho, yung patrolling, I also do social work. Kaya po, nawiwin po natin ang heart and mind ng community. At yung local government unit po ng Bugo City, of course, nagsusuporta dahil nakikita po talaga natin nila ang ating pagsiserbisyo na may puso. Ayan po. At saka po, Bugo City Police Patula. What is Patula? Ma'am, police na ang bilis tumulong sa lahat. Ayan po. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Senior Master Sergeant Ilanan. For everyone's information, si Senior Master Sergeant Ilanan was previously a finalist in this search, and now she's making a comeback as an awardee. So talagang it says a lot about her, the recognition for her contributions. So congratulations sa inyo. So we move on to our second police awardee. His mission to rid his region of crime paved the way for Oplan Limpio, which in Filipino translates to Linis. This is a comprehensive community-based campaign against illegal drug use and trade in Central Visayas. The Chief of Police in Talisay City, Cebu, Police Lieutenant Colonel Gerard Ace J. Pelare, Talisay City's Police Chief Protector and Counsel. Hello, sir. Welcome. Nasa Cebu po kayo ngayon?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sa tanan.
Maayong
Thank you, Metrobank, for
buntag.
this opportunity.
Please
Thank
say
you.
hello to everyone. Yes, and tell us why you are called the Chief Protector and Counsel.
Number one, I'd like to thank everyone who believed in our advocacy and in our strategy. And this is really an honor for me. And I thank Metrobank for this opportunity. I am nearly 2 years now in Talisay as the Chief of Police, and I and my team have made it as our personal mission to rid the city from illegal drugs and crimes. Few years back, this is a very problematic area, and through Oplan Limpio, we were able to convert this to an ideal place with the help of our local government unit and of course the community. It's very important for me that the community will be actively involved. I believe in the saying that he who wins the crowd wins the war. So we were able to protect the city of Talisay from the menace of illegal drugs. And I'm also a counsel because I am privileged to have become a lawyer in 2017. So I offer free legal aids to those who are in need here in the city of Talisay and in Cebu.
Wow, that's wonderful. And we hope to learn more about, as we tell your story more, about how it is to be both a police officer and a lawyer. So thank you so much and congratulations, Lieutenant Colonel Pelare.
Thank
So
you
we
po.
move on to the last, but definitely not the least. Our last awardee's expertise is in institutional reforms and strategic communication. His skills were critical in ensuring the acceptance and ownership of the entire Philippine National Police's integrated transformation program known as Patrol Plan 2030. The Provincial Chief of Regional Police Strategy Management Unit in Police Regional Office 6, Iloilo City, Police Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan P. Pablito. Western Visayas' Organizational and Community Transformation Lead Strategist. Hello po, Lieutenant Colonel Pablito. Are you
Hello,
calling
Ma'am
from
Yasmin.
Iloilo po kayo ngayon?
I'm in Boracay po ngayon.
Oh,
Kasi
wow!
I'm on schooling po. Nagsimula na po ang aking OSEC. So from home, so dito muna ako sa Boracay
okay.
kasama po ng aking pamilya.
Oh, how nice. Ang saya naman po. Mag-swimming po kayo for us. Please share with us quickly what it, to say hello to everyone, of course, and what it
Yes.
means to be an organizational and community transformation lead strategist.
So let me greet you. Gawis ay agaw kantat ako in. Maayong aga sa aton tanan and mayad nga agahon kinyong nga tanan. Yan po ay magandang umaga in Kankanae, may tribe, and then Hiligaynon and Aklanon ang mga places na pinagsilbihan ko. To my fellow Filipinos, my family, friends, my nominator, Lieutenant Colonel John Paul Baldomar of the Philippine Army, the men and women of the PNP under the leadership of Police General Guillermo Lorenzo Eliazar, sir. He was the very first ever Metrobank Police Awardee. Again, good morning sa lahat.
Good morning. Maraming salamat sa words na yon. You know, a lot of people may want to pursue a career in public service. Do you have a message for them, for those who are considering to join the police force?
Yes po. So sa mga gustong sumali po sa police, ang akin pong advice sa kanila is you pray. Kasi you seek God's will if this is the vocation really for you. Kasi may kasabihan tayo, many will be called, but a few will be chosen. And while applying or in the service, you prepare yourself physically, you prepare yourself mentally, and you prepare yourself spiritually. So gusto ko din pong banggitin na ang advocacy po ng aking lahat po ng aking naging serbisyo sa Iloilo, dito sa Boracay as Chief of Police, and even sa Camp Crame, ang akin pong advocacy is really PNP transformation. We want a capable, effective, and credible police service with the aid of Almighty God. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, Lieutenant Colonel Pablito. And there you have it, the 10 public servants who go beyond excellence. We would love to share with you their stories and tell you more about these wonderful individuals. So we'll be sending the members of the media their individual profiles and list of accomplishments. So here on your screens, you will see, and please give them a virtual round of applause. I know I've been seeing the messages here, and thank you for all your messages of congratulations to the 2021 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. So now we open the virtual floor for questions. We thank again our media colleagues for joining us here on Zoom. Please feel free to type your questions in the chat box, or if you want to have your mics open, let us know. May I also call Mr. Sobrepeña to join us here in the panel. I'm also going to ask the assistance of John of Metrobank Foundation to help me a bit in case there are questions I might have missed. Are there any questions so far from our media friends? Let me check. Okay. Sige, as we're waiting for them to type in their questions, maybe I will start with a few questions. Okay? Let's go to Colonel Padua, our top gun. What was your reaction when you learned that you were an awardee, sir?
There were tears in my eyes, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because, I've been in the service for 26 years and I never expected this. And this is actually not just a pat on the back. Siguro talagang just a hug for what I did so far. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Colonel Padua. Baka we can hear from someone else about their reaction as an awardee. Si Chief Master Sergeant Ilanan, kayo po, ano yung naging reaction nyo nung nalaman nyo na awardee po kayo?
Of course, ma'am, masaya. And then, di ko po alam, bigla na lang tumulo yung luha ko dahil sa saya. Ayan po. And then, talaga namang, kung masasabi ko, ang award na to is, hindi ko po talaga inaakala na mapunta sa akin. So, bonus talaga pag trabaho ka with the best, of course, and then tiwala sa Diyos. Kahit mahirap, gawin mo, maghanap ng paraan para makamit yung gusto mo talaga. Ayan po. Thank you, ma'am.
Maraming salamat. We have a hand raised here from Mr. Manuel D, who was also a board of assessor. Mr. D, would you like to ask your question?
Yeah, my question is para sa lahat.
Sige.
Ano bang naka-inspire sa inyo na gawin yung beyond excellence, gano'n?
Sige po. Medyo mahirap po lahat. Oo, yung 10 kasi madami sila. But maybe we can get 1 or 2 or 3 answers from them. Any one of you would like to answer what inspires you? Maybe we can go with the teachers. Yes, of course, Dr. Kalima. Please go ahead.
Sa palagi ko kasi dapat lahat ng ginagawa natin sa umpisa pa lang dapat gagalingan na natin. Nakamulatan ko na ang aking mga magulang na parehong teacher din na ang laging sabi nila, galingan mo anak. So, yun din yung sinasabi ko lagi sa mga anak ko, no? So, siguro tayo lahat dito na magkakasama sa Metrobank Awards ay ganun din ang views about it. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat. Meron tayong isang question sa chat. Sige, hindi ko siya nakikita, but can I ask John to read it for us?
Hi, Ms. Yas. So this is the question from Rivalin Dakuyan. To all the winners, paano naging hadlang o nakatulong ang kasalukuyang pandemya na kinakaharap ng bansa para maipagpatuloy ang inyong gampanin?
Okay. Very relevant. Does anybody want to start? Naka-unmute si Teacher Jason. Mag-start muna siya and then maybe we can take another one.
Thank you very much, Miss Yas, and hello everyone again. COVID-19 pandemic has changed a lot sa ating lahat. But on this particular pandemic that we are experiencing, there is always a light on it. There is always an opportunity because we create our own opportunity. As I may say personally, this pandemic, marami itong naibigay sa akin. It gives me realizations and it gives me two major success. First is I found the love of my life, and the second is is the opportunity to be recognized as one of the Metrobank Outstanding Filipinos. And in terms of the teaching profession, this pandemic opens my eyes in the different things that we can do beyond what is expected from us. In this pandemic also opens our capacity and to do things more and to reach more people, not just in the four corners of the classroom, but all throughout the world. We can reach them. There is always a way on how we could communicate with them and nurture them to become successful persons also in the near future.
Thank you very much, Teacher Jason. Wow, I want to ask more questions about the love of your life. But later on, I think that's on a separate occasion and for more cuento later on. But before we continue, I'd like to also give the floor to Sir Chito. Unfortunately, kanina, we weren't able to see him because his connection dropped, but he's here now. Hi, Sir Chito, and congratulations to Metrobank for such an amazing set of 10 outstanding Filipinos. Sir Chito?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, and on behalf of our chairman, Arthur T, would like to congratulate our 10 wonderful, excellent, outstanding teachers, police officers, and soldiers. I was here since 9:45, but something happened. So I like to reintroduce our very hardworking board of assessors. These are the people who really looked at the documents that we have requested from the nominees. So let me start for the elementary level. So we had Director 4 from the Department of Education, Director Marge Ballesteros. And then joining us this morning, I was told, is Dr. Gina Gonong, Director and Project Leader from the Research Center for Teacher Quality from Philippine Normal University, and the President of the alumni of all the former awardees since 1984, Dr. Joji Kalamlam, also from the Philippine Normal University, 1999 awardee. So they were the ones who interviewed after selecting a short list. Now for the secondary level, we have been privileged to have Undersecretary for Curriculum from the Department of Education, Dr. Diosdado Dads San Antonio. Thank you very much. And 2011 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Teacher from the University of Santo Tomas. Hirit ngayon ng UST, go STE. But Dr. Alan de Guzman, who's also in the room. And anyway, he did not join the college level board. So, and last but not the least, our partner in ICT education advocacy from Microsoft, Clarice Segismundo, Head of Education Programs. And finally, for the tertiary level, and I like to say good morning, sir, the commissioner from the Commission on Higher Education, Dr. Perfecto Alibin, and Dr. Manny D. Jr., professor from Ateneo, 2004, outstanding teacher. Both of them are present. Hello again, Dr. Manny. He asked a question earlier. And Dr. Quina Lee Chua, also from Ateneo, 2003 outstanding teachers. So these are our board. They have been with us since 2020. Because of the pandemic, we had to delay the final phases. So we were happy that our board of assessors continued. In a sense, they have been working on this for the last 2 years, 2020 and 2021. So we are so thankful to all of you for joining us in this advocacy. And now, after we got the 20 finalists, we now move to the Board of Assessors for Soldiers. And we have Attorney Tonette Aliones, formerly from the Career Executive Service Board, now Undersecretary for the Tourism Promotions Board as chairperson for the soldiers. And joining him is from the Ateneo School of Business, Associate Dean, Louis Montalvo. And kanina pa siya active sa chat box, Executive Director of Alagang Kapatid, a very reliable partner of Metrobank Foundation in relief operations, Menchi Silvestre. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. And for the police officers, we're happy to give our thanks to Deputy Ombudsman for military and other law enforcement offices, a supporter of our search and our advocacy, Attorney Cyril Ramos as chair, and joined by the Dean of the College of Law of San Beda University, Attorney Marciano Delson, and our very gracious and competent hostess this morning, Yas Mapuatang from Probe Media, also our partner in our advocacies for recognizing outstanding journalists of the Philippines. Thank you very much. So all of this Board of Assessors were convened just to produce 10 of our outstanding Filipinos. So you can see how meticulous the search process was. After this 20 finalists have been identified, they now were interviewed for 2 days by our final board. So we would like to take this occasion to thank our final board of judges who had the very difficult task of choosing our 10 awardees for this year. So the first one is our Senator Nancy Binay. Every year, she would file a resolution in the Senate honoring our outstanding Filipinos. In fact, her office told us that last night, before the ECQ and before the closing hours of the Senate, she filed already a Senate resolution honoring all of the 10 outstanding teachers and soldiers and police. Co-chairing this year is representing the Judiciary, Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, Rosemary Carandang. Also, her parents are public school teachers. We form a multi-sectoral board, so we now have representing the House of Representatives, the chairman of the House Committee on Banking and Financial Institutions, the Honorable Juni Kua from Quirino. Representing the Constitutional Commissions is the chairperson of the Civil Service, Alicia de la Rosa Bala, and representing the local government units, Isko Moreno, our mayor. To complete the board of 7 distinguished personalities, we have representing the business sector, taking time out for his very busy schedule before the launch of their very ambitious IPO. Alliance Global CEO, a very young business and humanitarian leader, Kevin Andrew Tan. And representing the media from Manila Bulletin and the president of the United Print Media Group, Barbie Atienza, who I suppose is also here in this room. So thank you very much to all our final board of judges. Each of our awardees will get a 1 million cash prize, an iconic trophy since 1984. Yan na po ang trophy natin. And a gold medallion. Thank you. Back to you, Yas.
Thank you very much, Sir Chito. What a wonderful board. Sorry, I'm there also, pero no, very impressive, and it was an honor to be with this group. And your message and how these people, what uplifting people they are. Actually, we have a lot of questions coming in, and they're very interesting. Some targeted specifically to a certain awardee. Unfortunately, we want to keep to our time, so we won't be able to address them here, but we encourage you to reach out to them or to the Metrobank Secretariat, and we can schedule something with you and help you connect with them, because these individuals are amazing and they have so many stories to tell. Definitely worth all the recognition and the prizes. So before we wrap up, we would like to end today's activity on a fun note. I hope you can recall some of the information that was shared during the introduction of the awardee. So we'll have a short quiz. So to join, please go to kahoot.it. If you have a mobile phone that's separate, you can go through it on your browser or on your computer. Kahoot.it. And then you must enter the code flashed on the screen. So as it comes up, you will see it. And then you will need to input your name and the acronym of your organization so we can track your scores. So the point of this game is the faster you answer, the higher your score and the better chance to win a prize. Ngayon, we all know that Metrobank Foundation is very generous. Unfortunately, the prize is not the 1 million. Don't we wish? But there will be prizes for our 3 top winners. So as this loads, we will have to do a quick game. Mabilis lang siya, promise. And I hope you have fun and it will let us know more about them. Sige, so here it is, 299-0463. So yung sa kahoot.it, go to the website and then press 299-0463, then put your name and acronym of your organization. So we're waiting for some players to join. Yan. Si Lulu is here. Si Jess, all right. Regina. We'll wait for a few more people. Yan. Maganda yung prize. Maya from PNP, BJD of ALL or AOL. Sige. Sali pa tayo. Ayan. Linagay sa chat yung Kahoot code so that it's easy for you to see it. Kahoot.it. Ayan. June. Ayan. Bim. So for all of those who won, mamaya, don't leave para you can get in touch with the secretariat later, ha? So, yeah. Rivalin. Yan. Yan. Make additional instructions sa chat so you can look at that. Edmar. Okay, do we have enough? Sige. Just a few more seconds bago tayo mag-start, ano? Maganda na. We have a good number of people. Okay. Ayan. Let's go. Let's start. Okay, so the first question tayo. Remember, pabilisan ito, mas mataas yung score. First question, who spearheaded the planning and implementation of a learning continuity program in a public elementary school? Answers are Teacher Sab Ongkiko, Dr. Iris Tan, Dr. Minerva Kalimag, or Teacher Jason. Just choose one. Okay. Pili lang. Sino kaya? Okay. And the answer is Teacher Sab. I hope most of you got it right. So si Porky Sen ang nasa first place natin. Second question. Police Master Sergeant Mary Joy Ilanan is a police community relation officer and known for her advocacy on social issues. Which of it is this one dito choices: poverty and homelessness, graft and corruption, environmental degradation, sexual abuse, and human rights violations. Please launch your score. Your answer, or your choice. Ayan. Okay? And the correct answer is sexual abuse and human rights violations. Many of you got it right. And the post na si Porky Sen, so si Maya of the PNP is leading. Okay, kaya pa mag-catch up. The next question. What tactical innovation of Technical Sergeant Jake Pelino were adopted by the DILG and cascaded to different regions? So was it the management of illegal firearms, of violence against women and children cases, of dead and missing persons, or of anti-drug operations? Alin dito sa mga choices ang ginawa ni Technical Sergeant Pelino? Yan. Okay. And the answer is management of dead and missing persons. So most of you got it right. And we are back to Porky Sen. Congratulations. Pero for the others, kaya pa yan. Next question. Who promoted peace and order in Sultan Kudarat and Region 2 respectively through their innovations in the armed forces? Was it Lieutenant Colonel Bungaling and Colonel Padua, Lieutenant Colonel Pablito and Technical Sergeant Pilino, Police Master Sergeant Ilanan and Colonel Padua, or Lieutenant Colonel Bungaling and Lieutenant Colonel Pablito? So alin dito yung pair na sinabi ko? Promoted peace in Sultan Kudarat and Region 2. And the answer is the red, Lieutenant Colonel Bungaling and Colonel Padua. So sino, how are we? Okay, so si Lulu na ang first, followed by Porky Sen and Ched Rachel. Nakaka-excite. So this is our last question. What comprehensive program did Lieutenant Colonel Palare author that has gained prominence in Central Visayas? Oplan Padayon, Oplan Kapoy, Oplan Limpyo, or Oplan Amping? Sige, as fast as you can, answer. Madali lang ito. Okay? I hope you're launching your scores, your answers. And the answer is, of course, Oplan Limpyo. Okay, so let's see who are our winners. Maya of PNP gets the third place. Rachel Ched, second place. And number one is Porky Sen. Congratulations once again to the three winners. Thank you for everyone for participating in the game, and congratulations to these three. Our secretariat will be in touch with you for your prizes. Make sure you get in touch with them kasi I know masasaya yung mga prizes. So for everyone who's still here on Zoom, we would like to invite you to our conferment ceremonies for our awardees on September 2. Please do save the date. Our secretariat will also be in touch for the details. To end, let me share with you the results of our poll earlier. If you remember, we asked everyone here on Zoom and Facebook the question, which foremost trait should an outstanding Filipino possess in this day and age? So the answers are quite varied, and the honesty, patriotism, perseverance, creativity, and service-orientedness. It was a sort of matchup between patriotism and service-orientedness and honesty. Those are our top. And very interesting because I know that our outstanding Filipinos possess all of these. And thank you for sharing with us what you feel is the most or the foremost trait. So thank you again, everyone. With that, we thank you all for being with us here to congratulate and recognize the 2021 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. We encourage everyone here to share their stories with others, as they are truly an inspiration to us all to work hard, to hope and dream, and to push ourselves to go beyond excellence. On behalf of the Metrobank Foundation, we wish everyone a good day. Be safe and well. Thank you very much.